Namaste peeps. Once again is Crypto Hunter. I used to go by the name Crypto Kun. I recently changed it because I felt like we are not just ordinary traders. We are crypto hunters. We initially want to start hunting um some they call us DGen. Yeah. So anyways, let's go straight to the video of today. Welcome to another show content by me. Uh, Today we'll be talking about market structure. So, market structure is more or less market structure refers to the overall movement of the market, and it helps traders determine the trend of a market. Just like we have uptrend, we have downtrend, we have the consolidation. So market structures help traders to determine which side the market is initially going. Just like they have always been saying, you do not want to fight with the trend. So let's just go straight to the show content. So this is the initial market structure. Basically, these are everything you need to know about the charts. We are initially talking about the technical analysis here, not fundamentals, no sentiments, no nothing. We are not following any news. We are just following what the chart is saying. So there are three different kinds of trend. We have the uptrend, we have the consolidation, and we have the downtrend. In an uptrend, in an uptrend, that is where you find something like you see market just going up, like it doesn't move sideways, it doesn't move, or I mean it doesn't move down, just it creates higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and continuously. Once you see the market is about changing, that is when you see the market being on a very flat move, just like going up, coming down, going up, coming down, more like a resistance and uh what do we call it, support, resistance and support. So and on downtrend, the thing goes anti-clockwise. So it gives us lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So let's say we are going on, market is practically moving uptrend. You see something like this. The first moves the first move is always an impulsive move. You see a move just go straight, like more like a god can do or something. It goes parabolic up, and there is no how market will continue going up without you seeing it come down a bit. At least it comes down probably 20%, sometimes 50%, sometimes it even comes down as low as 70% or 80%. It's just a correction move, you understand? And from there it will move another parabolic move. Once you see the market surpassing the previous higher high, just like this, the previous higher high, just like this, you should be rest assured that this is going on an uptrend. You understand? Once you see market surpassing higher high, and once e gets to another higher high, it decides to come down as low as making higher low. For traders who are into derivatives or futures or whatever they call it, they tend to carry their trades, just like our mentors are always saying, you do not want to fight with the trend. They tend to carry their trade from another higher low, so they can ride it on to the higher high. That is when trades are being taken. You see impulsive move and a correction move. So some people initially decide to always go always use correction move as their own trade, but for me it will not be advisable for you to fight with the trend. You see we are in a uptrend and you decide to short the market, e may buelo e may actually you may go wrong, you may do something that is wrong, you understand. So now consolidation move. Consolidation does not go up or down. It consolidation initially fools you. You may think you are already going up, you see it comes down to the support mode, and when you feel like okay this is the support mode, you think you are still going down, you go back to the resistance, come back to the support mode, just like this. Just like this, when you see market doing this, this is the resistance, the top of the market, and this is the support. So you see this is a consolidation. E moves from down to the rooftop, come back to the down, come go back to the rooftop, come down, rooftop. Then you can now see another parabolic move at any time. It depends on the demand and supply of the particular token you are actually trading. So we have some scalpers initially that trades on consolidation. The little movement going up and down is enough for them to make their funds or make their money. And please remember, this is not a financial advice. I should have said this earlier. Please, whatever you gain from here is for only educational content, not a financial advice. I'm not your special advisor. I would never demand money from you, any angle, anywhere. Let's just go straight to the show content again. So, as we are saying, in technical analysis, we are always having different kinds of pattern in a trade. There are so many different kinds of pattern in which I cannot just mention everything right here right now, but you need to understand what we call the bearish pattern, bearish reversal pattern, and bullish reversal pattern. You see this pattern here, this pattern here is more like your supply and demand. You have the supply zone at the top. Let me first of all explain what supply and demand means. So let's start from demand. Demand is when the buyers are much more than the sellers. The buyers are more than the product or more than the token, whereby let's say for instance you want to buy a particular token. Let's say no, let's not even use a token as an example. Let's use a mouse, as an or keyboard as an example. You want to buy a keyboard, and the demand for that keyboard is just too high. Like there are so many people demanding for that keyboard. You can expect that the price of the keyboard should be increased. And when the product is lesser than the buyers, like there are enough keyboard, but there are not much buyers in the market. People are not really interested in the particular keyboard. There are other things that they can use as a replacement for the keyboard. So you can expect the sellers to reduce the price of the keyboard in order to entice the buyers. That's when you see a market like this particular one. Let me write what's going on with okay. When you see a market like this, you should be rest assured that this is a supply zone. Supply zone. You should be rest assured that this is a supply zone. This is a supply zone. Why? Because there are enough products that are expected to be bought, but they are not being bought because we have just few buyers. And if it wants to go the other way round, you discover that this will be your demand zone. Demand zone. Oh shit. This will be your demand zone. This will be your demand zone. This will be your demand zone. That is, there are enough buyers. Now people are saying that okay, this price has gone down enough for them to buy. So if you just have a particular, I mean, let's say you have some USDT and you feel like you just want to enter the market, you are not very well advised to just dwell inside the market just like that. Just hold on. There is no way the market is not going to be corrected. There is no way the market is not going to come down enough for you to buy them at cheaper rates. We call it healthy consolidation. So it's more like you hold on, wait for market to come down, then buy whatever you want to buy. As much as you people keep buying, expect the market to go up. And if you are all these futures and derivatives trader, if you carry it at lower side, then the market moves up. Let's continue. Um okay, I already explained the supply and demand zone. I already explained the demand, I mean the supply and okay, this is the way the demand zone and supply zone always looks like. You see, when you see enough consolidation in a particular zone, just like the way I've explained the resistance and support, you will see enough consolidation on a particular zone. Let's say it just keeps moving up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down in just a particular box, just like this, just like this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. In just a particular box, just like this. This is your consolidation zone. Consolidation. Consolidation zone. It depends on the time frame. Some people, if this is like perhaps let's say probably this is a 4 hours, or let's just say 4 hours or 1 hour time frame. Some people, some traders can actually trade this consolidation zone and make their profits. You just need to find a strategy that works for you. I'm only explaining how the market structure goes, how it works out. You understand? So having this consolidation zone, the moment you see a parabolic movement, just like this impulsive movement here, impulsive. The moment you see this impulsive movement here, you should expect that the market has gone up enough. Like it has gone up and it has gone to create a higher high, which is this. You can expect the market to just to come down. At least it can come down to this zone, and it may decide to just pick on probably this zone. This zone depends on your Fibonacci retracement and whatsoever. It can decide to come back to this zone before you see another parabolic move. That is, can decide to come here, then go and create another higher high, and continuously you can decide to just make this move this way, create another higher high, another higher low, and that is the end of Solomon ground. It keeps on moving till the buyers have stopped buying, till the supply is now more than demand, till the particular token or product is now more than the people buying. That is when you now see that okay, this is where it's going to stop. Or perhaps if you want to know where all these are going, in a trend, there is no way you will not, in a trend that has history, I mean in a chart that has history, there is no way you will not find another resistance up there. So once you see another resistance, you should be well informed that there is high chances for another retracement, massive retracement back to the supply zone, or perhaps if it should surpass that resistance, expect the resistance to turn into support. Then from there we go and create another resistance up there. Let's use um the chart as an example. Let's take the chart as an example. This is a BTC, this is BTC chart. This is BTC chart. Now let's use 1 hour. Let's use 1 hour. I think 1 hour is even too small. Hold on. Let's use perhaps 4 hours, as I have said the other time. So on 4 hourly, this particular side now becomes our support, our major support. It becomes our major support. And right here, just checking on the chart, right here is the resistance. I like my resistance being red and my support being green. So green as in go, red as in stop. They teach you in secondary school. So now let's say this is our resistance and now this is our support. There is a trend line here. This is a trend. This is a trend now. This is a trend line. This means we are going on a uptrend. You understand? Just like this one, this particular one is coming down. This one, this initial trade that we are carrying now is on a uptrend, and we have our resistance here. So there's high chances that we may have to retrace down from this resistance back down. That is just the technical analysis. Technically, we may retrace from this resistance back down, but crypto traders, we speculate, but crypto itself can decide to do what e wishes to do. So now let's say for instance this particular token now is now surpassing this our resistance. It will come down here, come down on the resistance toolbox for a healthy consolidation. Then we see another parabolic move, just like this, and we continue the movement. But if it is not going to follow that pattern, because we have our resistance here, we can expect it to just touch the resistance, then come down. The moment the moment you find out that we have broken trend, the moment you find out that we have broken trend, you can always expect the moment you find out that we have broken trend, you can always expect it to even come down to touch the trend line, then the movement downward. These are the two case scenario we have in this particular trade now. Like, it's either it goes, because you don't want to fight against the trend. Once we are on uptrend, you don't want to trade for short, not until the uptrend is broken. And once we are in a downtrend, you don't want to trade for long, not until, let's take this as an example now. This is a downtrend here. This is a downtrend here. This is a downtrend here. So the moment this particular trend now breaks above breaks above the downtrend, you can see it came all the way. Let's say this, 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 come down here. This is the pattern we are facing at the moment. So this is a downtrend. Now the market going higher high, this is higher high, lower low. Instead of it creating a higher low, it created a lower low because down here, it has created a change of character. We call this thing change of character. The change of character can either go up or it can come down. So this particular one is a change of character and it has created a lower low. Creating lower low now makes it create a lower high, another lower low, a lower high, another lower low. For traders who are scalpers, they can, because it's a 4 hours trend, they can decide after this lower low creating a higher low, they can decide to short the market from there. Then it will create another lower low, another lower high. Before this particular market, the particular trade can change is until this lower low breaks this higher low before you can decide that okay, the market has changed. And for the market to break the higher low, it has to break the trend. This downtrend has to be broken. This downtrend has to be broken, and also for uptrend. So this downtrend has to be broken, and also this uptrend has to be broken before you can start to change your thesis or your mind, or you don't want to fight against the trend. So now creating lower low, lower high, another lower low, touching the support. That is what I just explained about supply and demand. So this now is our supply zone, that means our demand zone. This is the zone whereby people have enough money to buy your products. Now the market has gone parabolic. Enough people had already bought the market and the market is already going parabolic. So you don't want to buy at the upper, when the market has gone up, because it's more or less like you are buying a keyboard that costs $5,000 as out of today, and after 48 hours the keyboard is costing $15,000. Would you prefer to buy that keyboard for $15,000 or hold on for the market to come down? Because once they keep on, the company or the firm that produces that particular keyboard they won't stop producing, because they know that no matter how they produce, there is always a consumer out there. They won't stop producing, and if their production now is now more than the people that are buying, they will not have any choice other than to reduce the price of their product. And once they reduce the price enough, I mean to some ex ten t, if they find out that people are still not buying, they wouldn't have any other choice than to reduce the price more. And the more they reduce it, the more you are getting chances of buying the token. And you don't want to sleep on it, because if you sleep on it and the market, I mean the product has gone down to the support, or should I say demand zone, and you did not buy, you can be rest assured to say that you have missed the market, and you find out that the market has gone more parabolic to another uptrend, whereby you may not get the chance of getting it again. So you hold on, buy down here, then you wait. And if you are a conservative trader, you can always take your profit on this resistance. Only an aggressive trader would hold on, wait for the market to break this resistance zone, then they want to keep on moving. And also an aggressive trader can also make that same mistake of waiting, and instead the trend breaks, I mean this uptrend get broken, and you understand, we go another downtrend one more time. So I I also need you, should I say this will be the end of today's it's not a trading session, or should I say show content. That will be the end of today's show content. Um One thing I know about trading is patience is key. If you are not patient enough to wait for the market, you may end up losing more than you initially want to invest. There are different kinds of investor. You could be a sports trader. Crypto is a very wide, I don't know, it's super wide. You can decide to be a sports trader, you can decide to be a futures trader, margin trader, you can decide to be a DJ. There are I think in my next video I'm going to explain to you how to have a beautiful portfolio, how to create a portfolio for this next bull run. For those of you that do not even know what bull run means, bull run always comes every four, it's like a cycle, 4 year cycle. We have a massive gigantic uptrend, gold candles for bull run, and for every bull run expect a bear run too. Bear will always come, bull will always come. There's always chance for everybody. The more you have patience, keep calm, set your trade, and once you set it, if you're on high time frame, you have set your trade on high time frame, just go to the down time frame just to confirm whatever trade you are taking, but don't be fooled, because the lower time frame can also convince you. Just don't be fooled. Know what you have analyzed, then you can take your trade. There is no token I don't trade. As long as it is crypto, you can trade for meme coin, you can trade for real world assets, you can trade Solana token, Sweet token, BTC itself. You can always trade any of them. Just make sure you have enough patience. Know what you are doing, and always remember, this is not a financial advice. Only trade what you can afford. All these are all done only for educational purposes. So if you are enjoying this content, or if you have enjoyed this content, please do well to subscribe, like this particular video. It helps me in particular to continue what I do. And I also apologize for making this video late. I should have done video earlier, but this location, I don't want to disclose it. So let's just accept it the way it is. But you can always expect more videos from me, because the more I see your likes, the more I see your comments, the more I see you subscribe, it helps me to grow. Thank you, Crypto Hunter. Peace out.